Moonglow Bay is coming on April 11th, very soon, and it's got trophies. Of course it's got trophies. What games don't have trophies these days? Even the free ones. So, we're going to take a look at these trophies. This game used to be a Xbox exclusive, and I think Epic Game Store exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. But this game is pretty different from what I'm normally covering. I'm usually covering the big blockbuster kind of action games like Dragon's Dogma or Rise of the Ronin. This time, we're gonna relax. We're gonna do some fishing and chill. I saw this game a while ago while I was watching a ID at Xbox showcase, and as soon as I saw this game, I said to myself, you know, this looks like a chill game that I want to check out. But now it's way easier for me to check out. It's coming to PlayStation, and it is set in Eastern Canada. If you know anything about me, I am a Canadian boy, and this game is looking like it's going to be a fun fishing game where you find 151 varied aquatic species, and it's inside this cool setting of Eastern Canada that's really not too far from where I live. And since we got trophies to get, we might as well take a look at a trophy guide that's already up. I was gonna look for an achievement guide, but no, if Trophy Guide's already got this covered. He's already got it up, so we're gonna use his guides. They're another site that's very good, and I really should do a video covering all the different sites you can look trophy guides under. It would be cool. Then obviously PSN profiles, PlayStation trophies, power picks, those are the big ones, but there are more. There are more to check out, and maybe I might make that video soon. But let's get into it. So Moonglow Bay, 2 out of 10, not difficult at all. So you got yourself a cakewalk kind of game, relaxing, 30 hours, doing fishing, and now let's check it out. It says here that we got 3 missable trophies to look out for, which is Fishing Season, Restaurateur, and Versus the Sea, in which right here they have a breakdown of what you need to focus on while getting those. So first step is to complete the story. We got Fishing Season, which requires you to complete this story within 30 in-game days. Very important, in-game. And then we got Restaurateur, where it's not allowed to buy, sell, or trade unprepared fish. We'll read that trophy so we can get a better idea of what you need to look for. And then here we also have the Versus the Sea trophy. Also, never ask Abby for a tow. So if you get stuck at sea, you have to figure it out. You can't ask for a tow, or maybe you get stuck out sea. You're screwed. Maybe you can't finish that trophy in the one run. Here they give us a few tips. Focus on the story. Everything optional like side quests, restoration, and collectibles can be done after the story. There is no need to sleep. You can use the time to progress the story, or if you have to wait for something specific, to fish and cook instead. Time stops when you're in a house. Okay, that's good. Good to know. So that means when you're cooking as well. Talking to people during cutscenes, and you can enjoy the story that way. It makes sense to put new types of fish caught to marina at the aquarium first before they proceed into menus. To conclude the story, 90 different species are needed to submit for research. So I guess you have to get 90 different species before 30 in-game days are up. And then it also says here, save a lot always before sailing. Cook only one fish at a time, not several at a time, so that the dishes are better perfected and bring in more shells. Okay. There is a restaurant component to this, which is the other part that I find interesting. Let's dive into those missable trophies and see. That's not helpful. See step 1 for a guide to do this. Okay. Restaurateur. You're not allowed to sell, buy, or exchange fish for shells throughout the story. Only prepared fish may be sold. So you can't go to the store and grab something that's already prepared as somebody did the work for you. You have to cook and be authentic. You have to make sure the meals are fresh, and that's the way I personally like to go out and eat. In this game, they're making sure you don't go and have the temptation of getting that frozen fish or something from the freezer. Nah, only fresh. Fresh for this trophy. You only deserve the best. Alrighty then. So, as part of the collectibles, you have to research all 151 fish. And that's going to be your main collectible, I think. You also have to renovate your town, and that requires shells. You get shells from selling your dishes and making them to your customers. And you're going to need shells and great abundance of them, it looks like, to rebuild the town and renovate it back 100%. Restore Moonglow Bay to its former glory. Versus the sea, we talked about this. Complete the story without ever calling Abby to pick you up. I wish there was a little more of a write-up here so we can figure out how to get around this. Does that mean that if you get shipwrecked while you're at sea, does that mean you're screwed? Or does it mean that you can find a way to get your ship back to sea without being towed by Abby? If anybody's played this on the Xbox or PC or Epic Game Store, let me know in the comment section how you would solve this problem, or if you're really just shanghaied. Then there's lots more trophies here that relate to collectibles. Like here, catch a fish using 15 different combinations of rod, lure, and bait. I guess you have to do this anyways because you probably don't catch fish the same way. You probably get different bait based on different combinations of your rod, lure, and bait. You also have here, collect every stamp for your journal. It looks like there's 12 of them in total, and you get them for giving certain, says here, give steamed fish, give clam chowder, give boiled lobster. So different types of dishes. Then you get a stamp. One is story related, Abby Braun, and then there's another one, Claire Braun, which is complete her side quests. The rest you do by dishes. Then you have your standard fare. You have complete every side quest for the town Roostabout trophy. You also have culinary arts, cook every recipe, become good friends with 3 characters and collect their stamps. So you probably have to give the dishes to certain characters and become good friends with them. So it looks like there's a bunch of town kind of stuff here, like folklore, listen to 30 unusual fish stories around town. And it keeps going. It asks you to research. There's trophies for researching different types of fish. So you're going to do this anyways when you want to get the 150. Earn 5,000 shells selling shellfish meals. So that means using lobsters, shrimps, crabs. That means you have to accumulate that money by doing that. And it just keeps going. There's lots of trophies here. Some of them are spoilerish, I guess, if you can consider them spoiler. It's more of a chill game. There is a trophy for calling Abby to give you a tow when your boat is fully functional. You will want to do this after you've finished the story, the 30-day, or like the story that you're trying to do in 30 days. You're probably going to want to do that after the fact, after you pop that trophy. Then you can do this one. And of course, there's one here. Catch fish over 1,000 kilograms. So you're going to want to go for the big boy. And it says here that you can get the charging sunfish, the basking shark, and the giant clam or singing clam, and those have a chance to be 1,000 kgs or more. So this game sounds like it's relaxing, even though those missable trophies are kind of like tied to decisions you have to make. It does say save often and you'll be fine, and I think that's the case. 30 hours, 2 out of 10 difficulty. So I guess this trophy fishing season is not that hard to do. Probably you can do it pretty naturally if it's a 2 out of 10. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys are interested in this game. I am interested, not just because of the fact that it is taking place in my homeland. I am also interested because the aesthetic of the game looks great with the pixel art look of it. I think this game looks very bright, vibrant, and it looks like a ton of fun. I'm interested, and I hope this game continues to do well now that it's coming up on Switch and PlayStation. it seemed to have been very popular on the Xbox when it came to Game Pass. People were playing it, and it seems like a fun game. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope all your trophy hunting and fishing expeditions go incredibly well, and peace out.